Good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. Alright, traders, this video is being filmed on Monday night for Tuesday's trading, September 1st, 2009. And with that in mind, we have a 3-day holiday weekend coming up here in the United States. It's the Labor Day weekend. Traders, this is a big one because any trader worth their salt is probably taking this week off. So at the end of the week, you got a 3-day weekend. They're closing down their summer houses. Last time to go to the beach, the whole 9 yards. This is a big holiday weekend. And with that in mind, we expect holiday week reversals. They are expected. And traders, you've seen me do many of these videos, and many of these right before a holiday, I stood in front of the camera and said, look, holiday reversals are coming, and it has happened. Very rarely do I do a video about holiday reversals and they don't come. Now, what does that mean? For some of you traders that have been with me for some time, you know what to expect with the holiday reversals. For you new traders, let's say you're in a market like crude oil and it's been going up, 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 up. Suddenly out of nowhere, this week, leading into a 3-day holiday weekend, that is where the markets close either Friday or Monday, the market starts to drop. And then what happens is right after we get back to work, Monday night or Tuesday, it reverses and goes right back up. That is called a holiday week reversal, and they happen quite often. So if you were in sugar and it was going up, it might start going down. The one that we're looking at is the S&P, or I should say the indices. And with that in mind, we have a red Omni for tomorrow, traders. We're expecting, because the markets have been going up and their natural trend lately is bullish, we're expecting this week for the indices to pull back a little bit. Indicators are bearish, pointing down. Chart formations show us we have some room on the downside. And what? Just on time for holiday reversal week, we have negative indicators and a negative formation. Well, I shouldn't say they're all negative formations because they're actually not. But they are formations that allow the market to pull back, giving us the holiday week reversals. Now, traders, we have some trades set up at the site for shorting the S&P and the Nasdaq tomorrow. I'd like for you to see them. But first, let's go to the charts. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, traders, the first chart you are looking at is the S&P daily bar chart. And what you see here is a bullish flag undoubtedly, right? You have your flag. Here is your flag pole. That is a bullish flag. However, we are trading right here, right now, sort of at the top of the flag. If you've noticed, each day that hits the top of the flag ends up coming down and hitting the bottom. Again, you hit the top, then you hit the bottom. Up here, you hit the top and broke and went halfway down. So for today, I expect that we should start working our way back down towards the bottom of the flag. I'm not looking for a disaster on the downside, but a slight pullback wouldn't hurt, taking us somewhere down near the 1000 level in S&P. Importantly, we have this support line that comes straight up, and it comes in at the exact spot of the bottom of the flag, which would give us 3 valid points to connect our trend line to, which could turn out to be support. So we're not looking for a major breakdown, but we are looking for a market reversal, meaning we've been trading by buying the dips up until this last few days. Now that we are in the holiday reversal week, we expect to short it and have it drop down where we can get back out. That's the S&P. That's what the daily bar chart looks like. Let me show you a couple of indicators now on the S&P. Okay, traders, once again, the S&P, this is a slow stochastic of a daily bar chart of the S&P. And clearly you can see we rallied up past the 80 mark, which is when you begin to think it's overbought, and put a hook in, and both are now pointing down, %K and %D, which tells us this indicator is bearish. If you pull all the indicators that are well known out there, RSI, you name it, they all look quite bearish. So here's stochastics. Let me just show you one more of the S&P, and then we'll look at a few more indice price charts and see what you think. Okay, traders, this next indicator is the CCI, or Commodity Channel Index of the daily S&P. And once again, it is pointing lower. As you can see, it went way up to the overbought area just 2 days ago, turned around and started to send itself back down. Now the averages have crossed. giving us more reason to think we'll go lower. Again, many of the technical indicators on the S&P do look like this. They do look bearish. So make sure that you're pulling your indicators and you agree with this strategy before going short and expecting the holiday week reversal. Let's look at a few more charts here, traders. Okay, traders, we are now looking at the Dow Jones Transportation Average. We have deemed it, and of course so has Charles Dow, the leader of the indices in a broader base picture. And as you can see, the previous resistance is being tested now, and so far we have failed to get above that resistance. You can see illustrated here with this red line. And we have now broken down lower than this support line. So the Dow Jones Transportation Average is leading the way down for the holiday reversal. Very interesting. Now, if you look at this average, you can see that ever since it established itself this year, we've been able to get about to the average and bounce right off of it. That average comes in around 3,500 to 3,470. So there's some room on the downside in the transportation average, especially now that we are below this trend line and we failed to take out the resistance, the overhead resistance. So I think that we should pull back. Indicators are quite bearish in the transportation average, as well as in any other indice that you look at right now, US indice. So we are going to follow that lead. We are going to have a red Omni at least for a couple of days this week. And let's see if it holds true that the holiday week reversals come. Traders, one more chart I'd like to show you here. This is the Nasdaq. Okay, traders, this is the Nasdaq Daily Bar September. This is a pre-holiday week. Reversals from the natural trend, which is up, are expected. If that's the case, then we should break down a little bit, right? Now look at this chart. We have a well-established parallel channel. You hit the bottom, you race up and hit the top, come down and hit the bottom, you go up and hit the top, come down and hit the bottom, falters slightly, goes up and hits the top, comes down and hits the bottom, rallies a little, and then the holiday week reversal comes in, and it starts right off on Monday this week, heading down. I think we could easily get down to the bottom of this trend or this channel and test the support there, which would certainly make sense, being that we're expecting holiday reversals. Bearish indicators once again on the Nasdaq as well as everything else. Indicators are pointing down. Everything seems to be pointing towards a pullback. As you know, traders, in the larger scheme of things, we are certainly buyers of pullbacks. But as day traders, we must respect the holiday week reversals because they happen so often. So make sure you pull your charts, make sure you agree with these strategies, and go back and look at the holidays and see if these reversals did not take place, because I assure you in most cases they certainly have. So do your homework, traders, pull your charts, and get ready for the possibility of more downside on Tuesday. So, traders, you see those charts? Look, there is no denying that indicators of bearish formations look slightly bearish. Even in that bull flag, you got to pull back to hit the bottom of it. And as day traders, we do not have a choice but to respect the holiday week reversals because we've seen them happen so often. You got to go with it. It's one of our trading rules. Always expect holiday reversals leading into a 3-day holiday weekend. Again, as a reminder, Labor Day weekend here in the United States. Monday markets are closed. Friday, a lot of markets are half day. A lot of traders are out of town. Remember, look for the reversals. With that in mind, traders, please come on down to the site. It's www.livewithoscar.com. Take a look at the Omni recommendations and how we are going to handle this market tomorrow on Tuesday. All right, traders, we got something exciting. The contest, the trading contest, baby. The trading contest, once again, we had 3 winners. We had lots of winners, but 3 top winners. Mr. Beeman with 4438. That means you started with $10,000 and got your account to $14,438, baby. Nice. That's in 1 week. Second place winner is Max K. He started with $10,000 simulated dollars and ended up with $13,300. A round of applause for Max. Go, Max, go. Third place is a name I've mentioned many times in these results, and that's Q-Bridge. Q-Bridge ends up in 3rd place. She took a $10,000 account and turned it into $12,831, baby. Yeah. Hubris, thank you so much. Traders, just in case you don't know, the trading contest is free to enter. We give you $10,000 simulated dollars in your account, and then you get to trade. At the end of the week, the top 3 traders get cash prizes. So you might as well join. And Bob, they've been paid, right? Yeah, baby. Everyone's already been paid. Now, traders, sign up for the contest this week. Get your simulators. Practice all the rest of this week. And the trading contest begins on Monday. Probably Monday night into Tuesday because we got the holiday weekend. But as soon as the electronic markets open, the contest begins. All right, traders, another thing I'd like to ask you to do is this. These videos, and we have over, how many, Mike?
480.
We have over 480 YouTube videos, a lot like this one, and we're hoping for a survey from you. We'd like for you to comment on the YouTube videos. Forget about whether good, bad, or indifferent. We want to know what you are learning from these videos, because the more feedback I get from you, the more I can tailor these videos towards your education. So please give us some comments on the YouTube videos and gear them towards what you have learned about trading, the mentality behind trading, and the technical analysis from these videos. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to our videos so that you are aware when they are released from YouTube. All right, traders, not too much more I'm going to do yet in this video. We got videos for the rest of the week coming. We got 4 more days of trading. But I will say this. By the time Wednesday, Thursday rolls around, I am finished. I don't trade within a day or 2 of a 3-day holiday weekend. And then when we come back from trading, a lot of times, I step back and take a little break and let the markets move for a couple of hours before I enter into a position. So after Wednesday, maybe Thursday, we are done here at the Omni Trading Academy as far as getting in and out of markets. I suggest you do the same. Remember, traders, I can't say it enough. Holiday week reversals are abound and they're coming your way. So be careful. The natural trend, if it was bullish in the market of your choice, likely will drop off for a couple of days before heading back up after the holiday. All right, traders, guys, anything else I need to cover in this video?
I think you got it.
We good?
Everything's good.
All right, traders, I'll see you at the site. Give me calling time day or night, 702-629-4755. Don't forget, a stop is your best friend. Never trade without a stop. The only traders I ever see completely blow out of their accounts very quickly are the ones who trade without them. So always trade with stops and place your stops first. Now, traders, these reversals I'm expecting, I want to say this. Don't fall in love with the downside here. You'll get a couple of pullback days, and that's going to be the end of the downside. Most likely, as, once again, the larger picture is we are buyers of dips. This holiday week coming gives us an opportunity to get long for next week. Don't fall in love with the downside. Expect to buy the dips next week. But for the next couple of days, I don't think we have a choice but to sell into this reversal. All right, traders. Make sure of all things you keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things I can do is tell you to say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening. And you know what that is? Stops are in. Emotions are out. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided. That being said, I'm a 27-year seasoned trader on and off the trading floors. This is how I've made my living for many, many years.